Hello, it's Ty Crandall. So one of the things I'm commonly asked about is a virtual address when building business credit. So what you need to know is that when you build business credit, you absolutely, under no condition, can use things like your home address on the actual application. It won't work, nor do you want to use a P.O. box or even a UPS box when building business credit. All of these are a big no. Lenders look for these, and credit issuers look for these, and if they see on the application that you're using a home phone, a P.O. box, even a UPS type box, you're going to lose a lot of credibility. Now, in all fairness, some credit issuers and some lenders will still approve you, but other credit issuers and other lenders won't approve you simply because you used one of these. We get this concern all the time. We have customers come to us that can't figure out why they're applying for credit, why they're applying for financing and getting denied. We then help them get a legitimate business address and they get approved. So the bottom line is you want to avoid a home address, a P.O. box, and a UPS address on your actual application. If you use one of these, then what happens is some credit issuers, some lenders might approve you, but others won't. So what's the solution? Do you have to get into a physical address? No, you absolutely don't. What you want to do is focus on something called a virtual address. So with a virtual address, you can actually rent, basically, an address. You can basically get an office address in an office location that's a legitimate office location without physically needing to pay rent for the actual office itself. So you pay a little bit of money every month to use the address. You can then use that address to apply for credit. You can use it to apply for loans. And when they look up your address, they immediately see that you're an established business address. As a matter of fact, we use the same technology in the finance suite that lenders and credit issuers look for or use to look for a home address, P.O. box, and UPS address. It's automated, which means automatically your application is thrown out or red flagged because their computer picks up that you're using one of these. But when the computer picks up that you're using a real business address, even if it's a virtual address, then what happens is it's kind of like that box is checked off and they look for the next thing to see if you're approved. So what you need to know is this. You need to make sure you avoid using a home address, P.O. box, or UPS address, or you're going to have some credit sources that just will not approve you. Instead, consider looking for a virtual address. With a virtual address, you can actually use a real business address that you're renting instead of needing a real physical location. Then you'll pass this credibility check when you're applying for credit and you stand a significantly better chance of getting approved. Now there's several companies out there that offer virtual addresses. One of the companies we recommend is a company by the name of Regis. Now Regis offers business addresses and they offer, I kind of messed that up, R-E-G-U-S. Let me try that down here. Hopefully this will still be in the video. So Regis offers all different kinds of levels of business addresses that you can actually obtain. And with Regis, you basically are renting a business address every month, and in doing so, you could use that business address on your application and stand a great chance of getting approved versus using a home, P.O. box, or UPS address. So hopefully this answers your questions about what you should use for an address on your business loan applications. Make sure whatever you do, you don't use a home address. Try to avoid a UPS and a P.O. box as well, and try to either have a real physical address that you're using or look into a virtual address because it's a great alternative solution if you don't have a physical location you're running your business from. Again, this is Ty Crandall. Thanks for taking the time to watch this frequently asked question video.